Last year, the Jets started new. They brought in Aaron Rodgers. It's like new beginnings, playoff, Super Bowl. Here we come. 4 plays into the season, he goes down, and now everything has turned into 2024. This is our year, and I thought the Jets said, you know what, this offseason, we're going to go all in. They go and they trade for Haason Reddick. They sign Tyron Smith. They do all of these different things. And I think especially looking at them last year, they lose Bryce Huff. They got after the passer so well. So they said, you know what? We'll replace him. We struggled up front. We're going to go get Tyron Smith and bring in a veteran guy to help us. So I'm excited to see the Jets, which I know many people, because of my history of playing for New England and the AFC East, are surprised. But the Jets, I kind of fell in love with last year on Hard Knocks, watching Aaron Rodgers relate to the guys, be in the building. Now all eyes are going to be back on him. And I think him getting hurt early in the season, first game, allows him to really have an offseason, be able to be out there with the guys, throw the ball, get used to being around these guys. So I think the Jets had as good as an offseason that I think a lot of people in this area, New York, New Jersey area, can say, I'm excited about it. I think one of the last pieces they could do is possibly sign Justin Simmons, which, you know, the guy that helps produce this show, James Kaminsky, huge Jets fan, texted me last week. Why aren't the Jets signing Justin Simmons? We need him in the building. So I think there's fans that are like, let's make 1 or 2 more moves than the draft, and it'll line them up to have success in that AFC East, which for me would be exciting to see if the Jets can, you know, make a run and possibly be a contender this year. What are you thinking, Coach?
We had the Jets twice last year. We had them in the Hall of Fame game, and there was, so, as you said, so much optimism. And talking to their coaches and their players, Aaron Rodgers, they just raved about what he had done, helping the young guys, being that mentor, that kind of big brother figure. And everyone was talking about that. They were so pumped up. Well, obviously he got hurt, and that put a damper on things. But then we had them late in the year against the Raiders. And talking to their coaches then, they were all worried about their offensive line. Hey, we're good in a lot of places. We can put pressure on the passer. We're good on defense. We've got a great runner. We can pound the ball. Yeah, our quarterback plays a little bit, but our offensive line, that's what we've got to get straightened out. So they made some moves to work on that. I think they're right there on the cusp. Obviously, a lot of things are going to depend on how Rodgers does. But I will say this: sometimes you can make too many moves, and you got too many new people. Now, there's some great names there, and they brought in a lot of talent. But how can that gel together and play as a team, as a unit? To me, that is going to be the question for the Jets.
And with that said, when we look at this team, I still say Buffalo. As I look at their roster, I'm still saying Buffalo is the team to be in the AFC East. Coach, do you think this Jets new roster, what they've been able to do, adding a guy like Mike Williams on offense, would you take this roster as the #1 roster in the AFC East?
No, I still think that the Bills are the team to beat. And the Bills have a quarterback that can win big games, that is proven to win big games. The Bills still have some very good defensive players, and they've got that mystique. The Jets, New England, Miami, everybody's chasing the Bills right now. And it's like you guys used to be. And you can lose some guys and whatever, and everybody made moves. Oh, we're going to catch the Patriots. Oh, well, you still got to catch them on the field. You got to do it on Sunday at 1 o'clock. So we have to wait and see on that. I'm still thinking Bills #1. The gap is closing, but they're still chasing them.
And that's what I love about this time of the year. We all sit back, and fans or media experts, whatever you want to say, we kind of get so into the offseason moves, and we're like, this team is going to do this, they're going to do that. Philadelphia gets Saquon Barkley, they're going to go do this and that. And then we're reminded as soon as the end of July hits that, okay, football starts, and everybody has to go out there and actually win football games on the football field, not just with transactions and drafts and all of those cool things, which we love watching and we get excited about, but there's still the game of football that takes 11 guys working together to win. And I thought that was a great point you said of teams having to be able to mesh personalities, styles, all of that has to go together.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.